here in Palembang. So let's see how it plays out. A decent start in 5th place. Oh, I jinxed myself. Wide open off of this. It is a tough jump to make on the 250. I feel like I'm flowing. It's out front there. Oh, it's just not meant to be. Alright guys, so it is time for episode number 13 of my MX2 career mode playthrough here within MXGP 2020. Of course, in the 250 class, I recently just signed with a new contract, F&H Racing Team, so we are on that Kawasaki. I figured it's been a while since I've been on the Kawi, so why not showcase a little bit of Kawasaki action here within this career mode. Now we're going to Palembang in Indonesia, and the last episode in Indonesia actually went pretty good, so I have some high hopes coming into this round 13. We have that points lead. Things are going good so far within this series. Now as we are hitting the track here for timed qualifying, our goal is to run a hot lap, see what kind of a lap time we can hit, see how we stack up against the other AI when it comes to going for hot laps. Let's talk about the challenge for today. The challenge is going to be the realism challenge, or the first person challenge. So every lap is actually going to rotate between first person and third person, and we're gonna see if I can pull together a win with the rotating camera views. Gonna have to try to eliminate those mistakes and keep it on 2 wheels. The first person in this game is something I'm not a huge fan of, but there's only one way to actually get better at first person, and that's by playing in first person. Am I right? I can't be getting squirrely like that all episode though, so it's a learning process. I know a lot of you guys either love or hate first person, and that's why I figured I would do the rotating camera views, just so that if you're a first person fan, we got some first person action going on, and if you are a third person fan, we're also going to be showcasing some third person gameplay throughout this episode. So kind of a mix mash episode. It is going to be a challenge because I am definitely way slower in first person than I am in third person. So yeah, it's a challenge, but I am definitely up for that challenge. As I jump off track, back on track, let's go baby. I honestly think that my biggest issue with first person is that I personally try to rush things, and I have to slow things down in order to go quicker. I don't gain anything from going wide open into a corner. It definitely does bring you kind of, you know, into the rider's eyes and gives you a realistic feel when playing the game, but for the most part, man, there are some things I don't like about this first person. Number one being I can never really tell what the back end of the bike is doing, and I think that's just something that I personally struggle with first person in these arcade games. Number two, and this is just something kind of relating to MXGP 2020, is how wishy-washy and squirrely that front end looks when you're turning and, you know, going straight. Like, it just doesn't look smooth, and it's hard to actually get a judgment for where the bike is pointing when the front end is going all over the place. I guess it's mainly when you are going straight, trying to make, say, fine adjustments, like here when I'm trying to set myself up for this corner. First person camera just doesn't like the slight taps on the joystick to kind of get yourself adjusted. So I don't know, it is a cool view, and I know a lot of you guys, like I said, really love first person. So here we are, the first person challenge, and I want to see if I'll be able to actually hit some decent laps. That lap time there, I thought it was pretty solid, but I came across the line dead last. 127.992 was my fastest, which is like 3.5 seconds slower than Hofer out here with a 124. I am slow in first person. And that is one reason why I think that this challenge is going to be a good balance, rotating between third person and first person. I am ready to get my feet wet here in this qualifying race. The gate drop is approaching. We're starting off this race in first person, and of course it is raining here in Indonesia. Palembang, man, the rain cannot be avoided here in these races. It seems to always start pouring. So off to the races we go. If you guys do enjoy the MXGP 2020 action, make sure to go down there and smash that thumbs up button for me, as we are in the mix with the AI right now. Oh, look at the line they hit. I like it, man. Learning from the AI. For a question of the video, this is gonna be a good one. Let me know in the comments below. Start a little bit of a debate. Are you a first person shredder or a third person hero? And let me know why. If you're a first person fan, let me know why you like first person. If you're a third person fan, I just got bamboozled in that section. No way that should have been a reset. Am I right? Back into last place with that crash penalty, the reset penalty coming into play. Man, that is frustrating. So here we go with lap 1 coming to a close. I can go ahead and click into third person and put on a little bit of a charge here on this second lap. As I was saying before, things got sketchy with that reset. Let me know in the comments below if you're a first person hero, third person hero, and why. Start a debate. Let's see some drama going on in the comment section. If you guys are new around here, oh, I don't even want to talk about it, man. I am truly on one right now here in first person. Actually kind of finding that flow. Maybe I need to give first person a little bit more of a chance so I actually start to learn the first person flow, because man, I spoke too soon. I spoke way too soon. So closing out this lap, 2 laps to go in this race. I am so far behind that I don't even think I have a chance at not getting last. I'm just chilling in 20th place right now. 126.148 for my lap time, so I am getting better. Not much better, but that is definitely better than my qualifying time, which means I'm improving. Oh dude, that was not the fast line by any means. Like, definitely not an ideal line choice through that section. Got a nice drive in those rollers. Lock up the brakes. This part of the track can be tricky. Trying to keep that momentum alive into this iPhone jump, and this section's fun. You can land, hug this inside just like that. Oh, on the gas. I love that section. Probably my favorite part to this track. And this is where my lap went down the drain in first person. Last lap there. Oh, got sketchy in the same section. That berm is definitely not the smoothest berm in the world. Railed that corner. And I think we can kind of scrub a little bit of speed off on that. Ski jump in to the final corner on the track. I think it is best to hug that side of the track just like that. 123.843 for my lap time. That is the fastest lap so far in this episode. Definitely quicker than the AI, the quickest lap I have hit. Let's go. That one felt good. We're on to the last lap here in this race. I think I am catching up to the AI pretty quick, but yeah, I'm so far behind from all of the mistakes I've made that last place is mine. So I was still like 6 seconds behind at the finish line there, and I think that's a perfect example of how crashes and mistakes can be costly. I was out front early, and at the end of the race, I was 6 seconds behind 19th place, out there in dead last. So I easily had the quickest lap in that race by like 2 seconds. That's crazy. I went from being way slower than the AI in timed qualifying to actually way quicker than them for at least one lap here in the qualifying race. Now, a few goals that I actually have set for this first moto. So this is of course the first moto that counts for points on the day. This one counts for our overall results. The first goal I have is to run a minute 25 for a lap time, which I think is doable. I ran a 1:23 there in the qualifying race, so let's go. Gate drop time, baby. Goal number 2 is to, of course, keep it on 2 wheels. No goon moments going down in this first moto, alright? I just want to keep it on 2 wheels and ride smart. And I think that's one thing I really need to work on, is consistency. Crashing and messing up, even little things like that, are not needed. So work on riding smart for goal number 2. And goal number 3 is going to be pull off a top 5 finish while doing this rotating camera view challenge, the realism challenge here in Palembang. So let's see how it plays out. A decent start in 5th place. Oh, I jinxed myself, but I kept it on 2 wheels and I didn't get reset. So no crash penalty coming into play. I am in 10th right now. I can work with this. That was definitely not ideal. Not an ideal situation by any means. But I'm just happy to still be on the track. I don't even know what happened. And that's the thing about first person, is I will probably never know what happened to cause me to do that. Like, just gotta go with the flow when you're in first person, that is for sure. But this first lap coming to a close, I am in to 3rd person, and it is time to charge. I really think I can benefit from putting in some solid 3rd person laps, and then just kind of be in salvage mode when I'm in first person, because first person, as you guys can see, is sketchy for me. So I'm at least up to the back of this little pack right here. We have Osland on our outside right now, Harrison just in front of him, Gertz, and then I'm not too sure who is out front there. Oh, it's just not meant to be. It is just not meant to be in MXGP 2020. This game, me and this game do not get along. The goon moments just always have to come out to play when I'm in the battle with the AI. Back in 11th place now. It's not what I like to see, as we are closing out lap number 2 here in 3rd person. This was supposed to be my moneymaker lap. On the inside. Oh, Muse is next on the list for 9th place. Trying to stay in the zone, keep my momentum alive. I'm just in salvage mode when I'm here in first person, because man, it is tricky. It is so tricky, and you guys saw on that first lap how quick things can go wrong, and I just feel clueless when things do go wrong. Maybe that's just me. Me and first person do not get along. Me and 3rd person don't get along either, as you guys saw on last lap there. Slow things down a bit, definitely lost a little bit of time there. Drifting wide in that one corner, but closing out this lap strong at the back of this little group. Coming together with VL there. Into 3rd person we go. 2 laps to the end of this race, 9th place, and a dream. So far 125 for that lap time, and I believe that was actually my first person lap, so 2 thumbs up for that one. We can check that one off the list. The one goal I am not completing, I have no shot at getting done now, is keeping it on 2 wheels, because I got sandwiched over that sign on lap 2. Oslin, I'm sorry man, I'm using you as my berm. Get me up into that top 5. That's what I like to see. Right to this inside. Keep it on the track. That corner is just so unpredictable. There are some unpredictable sections, mainly corners, here at Palembang. Super fun track though, when you start to take in the whole scenery, the whole vibe that's going on. It is kind of just a track on a flat field, but But if you start to look, like in the background, there's the city, some big buildings, so it's a different type of scenery. Here at Palembang. I'm happy to be on two wheels after that one. I thought I was going down. I didn't really expect to land on his back end, but it happened. Into first person for this last lap. The last lap charge is on. Into fourth right now. This battle's gonna come to a close and be a fight till the end, I think. Looks like we got beaten up here, so see if I can actually get up to beaten. He's in a battle with, I want to say it's Gertz. So two potential passes right there. If I can make that little bit of time up. And I believe the leader just went down, so all of us closing in on first place. This section's so tough, so tricky to get a good flow through there. Oh, look at how close I am. I'm closing in and closing in quick right now. Up to the back of beaten. See if I can get a good drive for this triple. Wonder if he hits this inside. Oh, he did. Oh, that is so costly. Crash penalty coming into play. I was on the last lap charge. Let's see if I can still salvage a 5th place up to 6th. That was a costly crash. Harrison, I might have to be dirty to you here. He's gonna take it. He's gonna roll on home to that finish line. 6th place. Few goon moments, and I got a few things to clean up for race number 2. So I was just shy of getting that top 5 goal checked off the list, so I guess all 3 goals can carry on over into race number 2. I gotta keep it on 2 wheels while aiming for that top 5 finish, of course rotating through the camera views, and maybe I can aim for like 2 1:25 second lap times here in Moto 2. I'm just gonna try and actually outbrake these guys. Oh, getting bodied. Taking out the gas. That is not good. It is always sketchy when you try to outbrake those guys into the first corner like that. Banging bars in the first corner. So I'm just happy to be on 2 wheels in 8th place right now. My goal to keep it on 2 wheels. I think that's my biggest goal, really. Is to not go down, make no mistakes, and eliminate those goon moments, man. They are so costly. I could have a killer season going right now if I just stopped making silly little mistakes. But I think I did manage to salvage a decent finish there in... Railed that inside berm. Oh my goodness. With all things considered, I got a decent finish in Moto 1. But it's redemption time. I gotta show these guys what I am made of here in Moto 2. In 3rd place, closing out lap 1. Get back on track. Oh man. Rather than rushing, getting back on track there. I shouldn't have even went off track, but didn't end up getting reset. I played that one smart. 3rd place in a dream here on lap 2. The leaders did pull away a little bit there when I messed up, but they are still within sight. They got the targets on their back. VL. I wonder how VL did in Moto 1. I want to say he was near the back of the pack. I want to say I beat him, but I don't want to worry about that right now. We got a whole race to focus on. That was sketchy. Definitely saw my life flash before my eyes. Thought this one was going down the drain. Slow through that corner, but it's better than messing up. Even that there was a little bit of a costly mistake. Wide open into this jump. Let's see if I can hit the brakes for this inside. There we go. Closing in on VL a little bit. Are they both going to the outside? They are. No way. Freebie pass on VL. Honestly, he left that inside door wide open. Another freebie pass? I actually haven't went all the way around this outside once. That was slow and sketchy by the feel of it, so maybe that is why. Was that the pass for the lead right there? Just like that, up into P1. Time has closed on the clock, so when we get to that finish line, that'll be the 2-lap board. So this lap and 2 more to go. And the battle is on into that lead, but these guys are not letting me pull away with it, that is for sure. Killer drive through the rollers there. Almost had too much speed coming in to that corner. I think I almost went over the bars there, but I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure if I was almost over the front of the bike or what. But it gave me a funky pop off of one of those rollers. That's what I mean. First person is truly survival mode for me. Wide open off of this. It is a tough jump to make on the 250. I feel like I am flowing here in this second moto. Oh, I jinxed it. I actually jinxed it. Still in the groove though. 124 for that lap time. I wonder if that's actually my lap or not. Cross that finish line again and into third person. It is time to check out. This is my chance to get out there, start pulling ahead, and actually hit the jets on these guys. Kind of open up a little bit of gap. English. If I can open up a little bit of a gap here on this second last lap, the last lap in first person will hopefully go smoothly and I can just cruise my way to victory and I won't have much pressure. I don't really want to deal with a last lap battle in first person. I think that's what happened in first person, but I had no idea. Oh man, getting so sketchy. I don't know how I'm on 2 wheels. I think that's my cue to slow things down a little bit. Maybe don't get overconfident with it and just get into cruise mode. Like I have that lead right now. Might as well just try to work with what I got and use it as a little bit of a cushion. Up over the city hill. Well, that was a nasty little scrub right there. That's such a fast line through there. Hug this inside. See if I can jump off of there to there across the finish line with a 122. The fastest lap of the episode so far. On to the last lap. We're in the lead. Things are definitely looking good here in race 2. I checked out on that last lap there. Oh my goodness. The lead I have opened up is insane. As long as I play smart, we are bringing this win home. This inside. I hate that berm. I actually hate that corner with a passion. So many unpredictable corners here on this track. Like the inside berms are the fast lines, but they don't seem to be consistent lines. You could hit one lap and it wants to pitch you to the right. The next lap it wants to pitch you to the left. If you go to the outside, it's mainly just a flat berm and you can do what you want out there, but the inside lines are truly the fast lines. Same with this one. How many times have I either railed? There's no in between, I guess, is what I'm getting at here. Don't lose this one on the last lap. Keep it on track, on 2 wheels, but a lot of the inside lines, there's no consistency with them, and yeah, I don't know, they're very, very unpredictable. You either hit them really good or really bad, but man, this second race has been a killer way to end our Indonesia run here in Palembang. 122.394 for that lap time, and I even got into hitting some decent laps there in first person, so maybe in the future I will do a full first person challenge episode. What do you guys think? So that first moto, although I finished 6th, was still a costly 6th. A costly 6th. That's crazy. Boys Rame, I know I butchered his name, but he just had those consistent results. 25 points from Moto 1, 22 points there in Moto 2. So he went 1-2 on the day, and it is tough to beat that when you have a bad first moto. I feel like the second moto there was actually a solid race. I put in some good laps. I rode good in first person, and I made no mistakes. Managed to actually check all 3 of the things off of the goal list, so that is truly really what it takes when it comes to getting good results in this game is consistent laps, and you can't be going down. I think it is kind of cool to maybe set some goals for myself within this series so that I actually have something to work towards and something to strive for when I'm hitting the track. The first person challenge was definitely a fun twist on the whole entire championship. Like, I think I gotta do some more first person videos here in the future. I am pulling away with this red plate right now. 467 points to my name to Harup's 391 points. My bank is now at 53k. If you guys take a look down below here, I haven't actually run a custom setup in a while, so maybe in the next one we'll hop on that 125, do a full custom 125 build, throw on some gear of my choice, get out there and hit the track screaming on that 125 against the MX2 class. There's 4 rounds remaining in this championship, and I want to make it an entertaining 4 rounds to close out the series. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I will catch you in the next one. Peace out.